Happy Valentine's Day, guys. This week I'm going to show you some love by sharing a tallow lotion recipe. Because if you didn't know, tallow is all the rage right now. So I made this lotion pink in honor of Valentine's Day, but I'm going to show you how to make this lotion base, and you can definitely tailor it to what you like in terms of color and scent. If there's one thing that you take away from my channel, I hope it's a sense of how to work with your intuition. I don't want to just teach you how to make something from a plain recipe, but how to whip something up by just knowing like what the texture, the smell, the consistency, or just the look of something should be. So for example, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a basic formulation for a lotion, and you'll be seeing the fats that I use. Some of them are like rock hard, some of them are semi-hard, and some of them are liquid at room temperature. So like I'm showing here, this first ingredient is cacao butter, and you can see how hard it is. It's not liquid, it's not semi-liquid, it's just basically like a rock. So we're gonna nosy. So in this recipe, I will be using many different fats, some solid, some semi-hard, and some liquid. So all I want you to do is think, what is the texture, or remember, what is the texture of the lotion that I had made? I showed you in the beginning. If you want that a little bit softer, you can add more liquid fats. And if you would like it maybe harder, you can add some like the cacao or the tallow, which are some of the harder fats that we're using in this recipe. And please don't be afraid to try to make your own lotion. I know it might seem scary if you've never done it before, but I promise you it's basically foolproof. So if you end up making your lotion and finish it and you decide it's way too hard, you can totally remelt it and add some more liquid fat and re-whip it. It will be completely fine. But I would suggest definitely starting off with my recipe formulation that I'll have down in the description, and then go from there. Remelt it if it's too hard, if it's too soft, and if it's too soft, add something a little bit harder, and if it's too hard, add something more liquidy. So there's two different ways you can melt the fat. The one that I like to do is by using a glass bowl that's heat safe and putting it in a little oven like I had shown. And you're just gonna put it basically to bake and let the oils melt down. And then you'd be taking it out every so often to stir it and make sure everything is melting and incorporating really well. The other way that you can do it is by putting a double boiler on the stovetop and melting it that way. Not me giving my 1-year-old the leftover of that coconut oil just so that he won't bother me filming. Okay, so once your fats are all melted down, this is the fun part. We're going to be adding colors and scents. And no, this is not artificial coloring because we don't do that here. So then Megan, how did you color it pink? Well, I'm glad you asked. I made some hibiscus tincture, aka extract, if you want to call it that. And basically all you do is put the hibiscus flowers and cover them with alcohol, leave them 4 to 6 weeks. If you are interested in learning more in depth, I have a video on how to make tinctures and you can learn more there. So I've used the hibiscus tincture to make it pink primarily. It does have some skin benefits, but if you do not want your lotion to be pink, then just skip it. I did add at the end also a cinnamon tincture and vanilla extract, which are basically the same things. Extract, tincture, it's literally the same. So the cinnamon and the vanilla extracts are for scenting it. I do not use essential oils, but if you do and you want to use essential oils, then go ahead and put it in this step right here before you're going to whip it. So guys, this is literally how easy it is. You get your fats, you weigh them, you put it in the oven, you melt them, you add scent, flavor, color, what? Well, speaking of flavor, this lotion is so clean and has such good ingredients that you could literally eat it. Happy Valentine's Day. Does anybody remember that line that Jessica Simpson had back in the day where you could eat the lotions and the foams or whatever they were? I bet that stuff was horrible. I would love to look at the ingredients now. But this lotion right here, this is definitely one that would be safe to eat. I've definitely caught my daughter snacking on some, and I was not afraid of her getting poisoned or anything because I know exactly what's in it. So apart from being just safe to eat, why do you want to put this on your skin? Well, tallow specifically is extremely similar to your skin's sebum, which means it's going to absorb very easily. And not only that, but tallow is rich in fatty acids, including oleic acid and linoleic acid, which help hydrate and protect the skin. It can penetrate deep into the skin layers, providing long-lasting moisturization and preventing dryness. Because, don't we all need that right now in these winter months, especially in Arizona where it's already dry. Okay, for this last part, I decided to take a little bit of dragon fruit powder and try to make it cute. But let me just say that this was not good to be putting on my skin because it was super grainy. So if you're gonna do that, do it just for the looks, and then when you're gonna actually use the lotion, scrape it off beforehand, because it did not like melt into the skin. It was not good, but I thought it looked cute, except for this one. This one looked a little jacked. I think the key is to hold the powder up a little bit higher so it has, it falls a little bit neater. I tried to make a different looking top on that jacked one, and this is what I came up with. I did hold the powder up a little bit higher that time, and it came out looking a little bit neater. But this is our recipe. I feel that it's super easy. If you think that too, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you want to try this out, and if you have, what kind of flavors or colors you decided to add. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and click this video next to learn how to make a tincture, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!